KILR Killer Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Flight Simulator 10 Steam Edition. And we got ourselves a short flight today. I'll go ahead and show that to you. We're going to do VFR. And we are here, right here. Right here. At Iowa City Municipal, and we're just going right there to Cedar Rapids Municipal. So as you can imagine, that won't take long. And for this episode, I am going to be using VoxATC. Going back to that, I don't know if traffic is going to show up, to be honest, because I went in. There is a file called I think it's aircraft traffic.bgl. It's the file that the default airlines is on, and I renamed that in hopes that that would remove the Orbit and America Pacific and Landmark, so that way we can keep just the stuff from Traffic 360. But I tested it, and when I went to like a busy airport like Chicago O'Hare, there was nothing there. There was like no traffic whatsoever. So I'm like, "Argh." But like I've said in other episodes, VoxATC creates its own traffic. So I'm thinking that it will look and see what AI traffic is in the folder and then make use of it at the two airports. You have to have a flight plan. So you have to have a flight plan, you have to have it loaded, and then you start VoxATC. It sees the destination or the departure and the destination airport and generates traffic at both of those. Nothing in between, nothing outside of that range, flying from state to state. It is just those two destinations, which is very limiting, but it is effective too in some ways. And since we're doing a short flight, I figured that would work out. All right. So let's go ahead. Hopefully I've got the volume loud enough for them. I think I have to request push and start first. And I've been able to move the window. I'll show you. I've been able to undock this so I can move it to my my second monitor, so that way now it's not sitting here in the middle and stuff. It's stuff like that. Last flight I was saying that I wanted to try to not say that. Iowa City Municipal Unicom November 13 Foxtrot request airport information. I'm not hearing anything. Is that because I changed the traffic BGO? Oh my goodness. It took it. It took
November 13 Foxtrot.
There it goes.
Altimeter 3048. Surface wind calm. In use runway 30.
My goodness, I can't believe I had to wait. Roger, November 13 Foxtrot. It still won't refer to me as Cessna. And I believe I said it right. You've got one selection where it'll read the phonetic alphabet, and another one, it's like USGA, which should be giving you like Cessna, Beach, Mooney. Maybe it's because my call sign's too short. I don't know. I've seen it work before. Or I'm confusing that with ProFlight Emulator. I'm not sure. Alright, so runway 30. Make that disappear. Well, that seemed loud. I might have to turn the volume down on the sound for the aircraft. Guess we'll see. Yeah, I might have to, because I know some of those voices are really hard to hear. Alright, radios are on. Lights are on. Runway 30. Basically, it's behind me. Well, that stuff is kind of stuttery there. Whoa! Where am I? How did I get over here? I'm trying to find a way out. Okay, it's this way. That is runway 7 and 25. We'll go this way. Maybe we'll see some aircraft this way. Maybe not. Yeah, see, I think, I don't know why it would affect VoxATC, but apparently when unless it can't use the stuff from Traffic 360, that is a possibility. I was gonna say I could just install World of AI because I know it'll use that, but if I do that, then it cancels out all traffic because it's FS9 converted, and it can't run that and other traffic at the same time. I could install it and put it into another folder. I might try that. Here's runway 30. I was supposed to tune in to 122.10. Fort Dodge radio. This is weird. Fort Dodge radio, November 13 Foxtrot, 122.1, Iowa City Municipal.
November 13 Foxtrot, Fort Dodge Radio. Go ahead.
November 13 Foxtrot, request you open my flight plan to the Eastern Iowa Airport at 1505 Zulu.
November 13 Foxtrot, will open your flight plan to the Eastern Iowa Airport at 1505 Zulu.
Roger, November 13 Foxtrot. Okay. Just checking to make sure the end of the runway was there. Oh, I gotta tune to Iowa City Municipal traffic. Iowa City Municipal traffic, November 13 Foxtrot, taxiing to runway 30, Iowa City, Mun. That's what it says. See? Mun. And that's what the other ones say too. The other pilots. Well, I'm already here, so... Alright. Let's go ahead and get going. It's not telling me anything else. something tells me my ATC is not going to work the rest of the time. The frames could be dropping. My recorder just said it overloaded, and usually it drops frames when it does that. It's going to do that until I get my i7 fixed. I got a replacement motherboard, but I still had the same problem with the processor. It turned on and shut off, which I guess that means the processor is bad. I got to get a whole new processor. Look at this. See, it's stuck. It's not telling me anything else. Yo, 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 testing. Oh. For some reason we're going really fast here. Well, at this rate, we're going to get to the Eastern Airport very quickly. We're only 12 miles out. Oh man, come on. See if I can look up their tower information. Maybe I can switch over here. Oh, I'm not trying to call someone. Oh, let's see. Oh, man. Well, 124.15 is ATIS. That's assuming this is accurate.
knots. Altimeter 3048. And use runway 27. Advise you have information Bravo. This is the Eastern Iowa Airport. Information Bravo. 0000 Zulu. Visibility 50. Temperature -1 to dew point, -15. Wind 290 degrees 3 knots. Altimeter 3048. And use runway 27. Advise you have information Bravo. This is the Eastern Iowa Airport.
Approach is 119.7 or 0.05. .7. Hello, testing.
Last aircraft, say again.
November 13 Foxtrot, request permission to land.
Last aircraft, say again.
It's not taking what I want to say because I don't know what to say. November 13 Foxtrot, request field advisories.
Last aircraft, say again.
November 13 Foxtrot request flight following.
Last aircraft say again.
I don't know what to say. Alright. We'll just land. We're like 7 miles away. Matter of fact, it's like off to the side here. It's off to our right. Should be like right over there somewhere. Come on! There we go. Now we're going down. Where is it? It's like right there? I think. Oh. I might be able to make this runway over here. Hold on. I passed a runway, which I think I see. I think it's right over here. Not sure what the... November 13 Foxtrot landing. Well, they ain't listening to me now. November 13 Foxtrot. Hello.
November 13 Foxtrot, Iowa City Municipal Uniform. Go ahead.
Disregard November 13 Foxtrot. It finally came up. Oh, it says taxi to runway 30. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna land. Not like the traffic generated anyway. Airport's abandoned today, so we will just land. How about that? We will take ownership of the situation. I appear to be too high. Give ourselves some. See, I can see the two reds. That's off to the side there, so we're... And yes, I know that my landing gear is not down yet. Well, this is good. This truly will be a short flight. Man, this is lame. Maybe if I go into the config file and remove orbit, landmark, and all that stuff, maybe then it'll work. get some altitude here. Where's my altimeter not working? We're crop dusting right now. I see something green. You see this over here? I am not sure what that is. I see it. I don't know. There's something over there too. There's the runway. This is going to be a little difficult to see. We'll do that. And that green thing looks like one of those old fuel boxes from Flight Simulator 2. I gotta be careful, otherwise I'm gonna stall. It's real easy, and I should be able to land relatively softly on the runway. Come on, you can do it. Right on the runway. Oh, I'm above the runway. Is it me, or did not that sound good? Oh, crud, I forgot my... I forgot the landing gear. And it pushes me right up. Okay. That was funny. It was like... It's like I... Oh my goodness. Okay. I scraped the underneath of my plane. Oh well, at least I didn't crash. I bet you're all thinking, dude, man, you said you wouldn't forget the landing gear. Oh, don't tell me there's like blank taxi signs here too. Oh, wait a minute, that's the back. Is that the back of the taxi? I think that's the back of the taxi sign. Wouldn't it show on both sides? Ah, you know what? I'm just going to take this runway over here. There's a plane over there, but I think that's static scenery. There we go. Here's a taxiway. Well, there is traffic here. right in front of me. Hey, look, it's the guy that forgot his landing gear. I do hear something moving. Soar Airlines? Is that a real airline, or is that can't be default? So I guess it worked. It did actually create traffic. What's ground? 121.6.
Roger.
What do we do? Just stay there? Well, at least I got on ground. Well, I'm not on the way. Oh man, who knows? Alright, hold on. Let's look up Soar Airlines. Let's see if they're sore losers. La, 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 la. Soar. Soar Airlines. Yes! They are real. Yeah, they are real. Soar Airlines is a major United States-based low-cost domestic airline. FSX. Fictional airline. Really? I thought I... Oh. I renamed the traffic BGL. It should have. All right, whatever. Turn the radios off.
865 Romeo, vacated runway.
Beach 65 Romeo, taxi to Park 4.
Taxi to Part 4, Beach 65 Romeo.
There is traffic. Well, at least we know that's working. Like I said, maybe it can't pull stuff from Traffic 360. Well, that would be lame. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I was wondering if I install World of AI and just put it into a separate folder and just have it inactive, and I could switch between the two if it would actually work. I don't know. I may not be able to do anything until I get pilot to ATC, which I want to get for X-Plane, but...
65 Romeo, shutting down.
Beach 65 Romeo, roger.
But it also it works with FSX too. I don't think you have to buy a separate one. All right, so we definitely need to review this airport, because this is from Scenery Builders, and if you've been following the series, you know that I've been collecting airports from scenery builders because they're done really well. Okay, so let's just take a look and see what we have here. So I know that those planes there are actually part of the scenery. They are static objects. They don't move. I don't know what those trucks are or not. That could be a part of Traffic 360. But let's take a look and see what we have here. Is it me or is that broke? That looks broke. So I don't know what happened to that. And again, I don't know if, you see, I've got that Rex HD worldwide for the airports and stuff installed, and so that could have broke that possibly. It doesn't look like it's, oh, see, there's another one. Whoops. See, there's another one that looks like it's broke right there. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with that. The buildings certainly look different. They don't look like the stuff from the Rex textures. Yeah, and all those planes there are going to be stock, not stock, static. Then we got cars, which look like they're parked in the dirt. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is part of it also. We got the fuel thing there. It's interesting, the taxiways look like they're just, looks like the taxiways are just like dirt there. There's not really any pavement. I gotta wonder if the real airport has like a purple roof and a green roof over here. That just seems weird. Maybe this was their one of their earlier ones. I don't know. Let's take a look at this. There's that. I think those trees are part of the airport. We have our typical storage units over here. And then we got some stuff there. Not sure if those trees are part of the scenery or if they are Orbx. They could be Orbx. We had a bit of a jitteriness here. Two control towers. Got cars parked there. This appears to be DHL. Some cars parked on the other side. Some cars parked over here. Trash can. Rockwell Collins. Some more planes. And what, do we have stuff on this side too? Sure looks like it. Some stuff with blue roofs. Some semis over there. I'm not sure if I like this airport too much. My goodness, what the heck is up with the frame rates here? This is horrible. Whoa! Wow! Oh my goodness. That's some horrible frame rates. Huh. I don't think the season has anything to do with it. Let's change the season. Let's see what happens. Day, fall, let's try summer. I want to try to give the benefit of the doubt of the scenery. I gotta say, this one is... I'm not all that impressed with this one. I mean, it's not... Don't get me wrong. It's nice to have a better detailed airport than what was there. But... Okay, so they still got blue, green... Not overly positive. Let's take a look at let's go ahead and take a look at the sim market, because this is where I got it from. Let's just look at these pictures and make sure that what I'm seeing is actually supposed to be here. Okay, so yeah, looks like we got the trees, the cars, purple, green. It looks like we have the same thing. Yep. See this? So the HD textures messed it up. That's what I thought, because it did look like the Rex textures were sitting there. Okay, so the terminals aren't broke. If you're going to use this airport, be sure to turn off the Rex textures and it should look fine. Or if it's in this, it's probably in the scenery lineup. Just make sure that this is above it. Or no, it shouldn't have replaced it. I don't know. May have to turn them off. Cars, okay, we saw those at night. Yeah, we saw that. Well, let's go ahead and pull up the satellite view. You know, they are colored. The roofs are colored. Maybe that's just for the benefit of planes that are flying over, so that way they can see it for whatever reason. But look, there's Rockwell Collins right there. I did see these two buildings. There's the road, which is kind of like a dirt thing. There's those. FedEx. This says FedEx when on the scenery it had no, wait a minute, DHL's over here. Well, this is what the real airport looks like. Let's go back and compare that with the Scenery Builders version. Okay, well, I'm seeing some problems right off the bat, and I think you can see them too. All of their scenery has something to do with photo imaging is on the surface, because they say remove that if you're using photorealistic scenery. But take a look at this. The runway is matching up. No problem there. It looks like maybe this is lining up, kind of. But this isn't long enough. It doesn't have the lighting there. The taxiways aren't I mean, they're kind of there, but they're not lining up like they should. And this is kind of disappointing. Now, either there's a problem with my install, which I don't think there is. I mean, like, how difficult can it be to install something? All right, let's take a look at this area over here. Okay, so you can see it here. It's got an X. All right, so yeah, that one taxiway is off. This is what it should look like. The FedEx shipment center's over here with 4 buildings. Let's see. Okay, so that's supposed to be the FedEx building. See, this is weird. I'm like wondering, is it possible that maybe the default this is just so off. It just doesn't look right. Is this the FSX default runways and stuff? Shouldn't the install have gotten rid of that? You know, if you look at the ground, though, that looks like it's from photo imaging. Because that reminds me of some X-Plane. There was an X-Plane video that I did. And it had the same problem. As a matter of fact, I think it might have been this airport. I don't know. I record these simulators at different times. I don't do like one simulator, move to another, move to another. I usually do a group of flights on one simulator before moving on to another one. Here. Let's check out and see if this actually says FedEx over here. I want to fully take a look at this so that way if you decide to buy this airport, you'll know if you're getting your money's worth or not. It's kind of ugly. I mean, it just doesn't look right. So far, I can't recommend this airport. Which is a shame, because the other airports that they've done look fantastic. This one, yeah, that is satellite imagery. This is not part, this is the satellite imagery. The overlays are not laying on top like they should. Does it say FedEx on the building? No. So they put DHL on one, but they don't put the FedEx on the other. Will it? Oh man, that's... And see, and this is off. It should be over here. And you've got these built. Is it because of the Rex? Is it because I have Rex installed that it messed everything up? Maybe Rex is not compatible. Let's go to Scenery Library. Add-on scenery. Rex, are you in here? No, apparently not. Okay, I'm going to look and see if I can disable the Rex Worldwide Airports, because I want to be sure I'm giving you an honest review on this, okay? Okay, so just to show you, Here's Worldwide Airports HD, Rex Simulations. There's a restore backup, restore textures to what they were before Rex was installed. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We are presently, okay, success. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is shut this off and then reload it. And we'll see what we have. Well, I reloaded Flight Simulator. These are still broken. So it didn't matter that I changed, that I, removed the Rex textures. I thought maybe they're causing a conflict of some sort. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know why that's flashing. But look, they're still broke. It's got the original texture on there like it should. But it's broke. Everything is still not lined up. That can't be. There's got to be something with my install that makes it look like this. I mean, why? This is why I'm wondering if this is the default airport from FSX, because look at this taxiway. It doesn't match this at all. I mean, I can't believe that scenery builders would be way off when it comes to that. That just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, let's try this. Airport facilities. I wonder if that's causing a problem. Let's turn that off. Well, I'll be dang. That's what it was. So everything does match up. It has something to do with the traffic 360. Alright, so I take back what I said. And these are now working. Look at that. They're not broken. There's still this flashing thing, but... So this probably does work fine with Rex. But for some reason, the traffic 360 messed things up. I don't know where... well, you know what? Like I said, see, look at this. The surface is all different. This is different than what we saw before. Although, why is this all concrete? Should that all be concrete right there? I don't know. Probably. And you can see there's some texture and stuff there. Let's go over here to the FedEx. Where is it? Over there? FedEx building. Let's go take a look at that building over there and see. Whoops. Let's see if it says FedEx. It may not. See, they got all this lining up now. I don't think those blue buildings are lining up correctly. Ugh, I hate when it does that. Whoa! What the heck? Not trying to do that. Okay. Well, at least the trucks look like they're loading the building now. Now, the real question is, if you load up traffic, will FedEx actually show up here? Okay, I don't see a FedEx sign. And I don't see one there either. At least this looks better Definitely better than what it was. Oh, the problem is we have Traffic 360 installed. Okay, how about this? Not what I want to do. Oh, that's right. This is turned off because of VoxATC. Let's turn up traffic density, airline, and see what we get. All right, well, we have American Connection. That's not FedEx. Maybe they can park there. Maybe where I am at, this is FedEx, but I turned this up to 100%, so it would have been nice to actually see FedEx right there. I'm assuming FedEx is in Traffic 360. Let's go take a look over here and see if we got any other traffic that showed up. Keep in mind that's all static right there. All this stuff that's sitting there was sitting there before. Okay. So right here we know this is Traffic 360 because there weren't any planes here before. Alright, so we got Northwest. It looks like we got United. I think that's American Connection. I'm not sure what the blue one is. That's United. United Express, another American Connection. Alright, well, we got to turn off ground in order for this to look right. Well, that's lovely. Alright, we're loading this up one more time. I've got the Rex Worldwide Airports textures reinstalled, and they are not messing up the terminals. So that is the texture that I selected for that. So it looks like it's working. There's no conflict with Rex at all. It's just Traffic 360 causing a problem. So I can run Traffic 360, but I can't run the ground stuff that it has, like the baggage trucks and the little bus that comes and loads up the planes. Can't use that, unfortunately. Let me see if everything else looks okay here. We got the DHL. Oh, was it me or did we see two? That's right, we did. You remember we saw a second tower here? That should have been a clue right there that something was wrong. Okay. Yeah, everything looks the way it should. I don't think the textures I selected for the runway are there. They might be. Let me see. No, I don't think so. It doesn't have these cross things in it. So this is probably from the airport, from the Scenery Builders airport. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not the most impressive airport that they've done, but then again, maybe this airport just really isn't impressive to begin with. But at least it's not glitched, and it's, from what I can see, it's accurate. It looked like what we saw on the satellite view. So, yeah, I can say, you know, for the price, which was like around $10, I think, I don't think you could go wrong with this. If you're going to be flying over here into this area, then yeah, I would say go and pick it up. It's definitely a lot more accurate than what the default one was. Hope you'll join me on the next flight of this world tour, and hope that you'll also take a look at the other versions of this flight on the other simulators. Okay, well, thanks, and I will see you next time. I got some tweaking I have to do with FSX. Don't forget that we're doing this same flight in the other simulators, so check those out if you'd like to make some comparisons or just relive some of those old fun memories of the past. Be sure to subscribe to be notified of future flight simulator content, and thanks very much for watching.